Alrighty. Hey guys. Yeah, bear with me. Slowly moving my stream over to a permanent setup. So we're going to be looking funny again today. Literally my fridge behind me. Alright. Let's get you... How do I honestly want you set up, camera? How do I honestly want you set up? That's a big question. I guess here's okay for now. Let me know how things sound, because the mic's further away from me than it might normally be. But yeah, I hope everyone's good. Year is almost over. Yeah, I guess I probably want to honestly shuffle the camera over this way a little bit. Just might center me a little better overall. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go about it. There we go, the drop frames begin. Damn, Starlink! Yeah, Starlink's funny, it dips, absolutely dips sometimes. Oh, like, it like flatlines, then it's like, I'm alive again! It's like, I'm dead! But I'm alive! It's just never going to be as good as Fiber. The good news is, it's my last Dead by Daylight stream. Granted, my console was jacked into the router. Like, it's back on the table. DVD is streamable again. Which is a big improvement over the FWA problem. Oh, just like if you got fiber, if your area where you live in's fiber ready, then like you got no reason not to get fiber. But so far I think if you're kind of stuck in a rural situation that isn't fiber ready, Starlink is an option. It's expensive, but it is an option. It gets the job done. And who knows, maybe once we eventually get this shit mounted on the roof, it will improve. Because right now, it's literally just hanging out our window and on the dog kennel. As I might have mentioned before. So yeah. You guys said it was watchable last time. I honestly need to watch these Starlink streams and see what we're playing with. Because who knows, maybe I could always just down the resolution a bit. Go to 30 FPS or something. I don't want to go to 30 FPS for Final Fantasy. DBD, who fucking cares? But, you know, it might just make it a little easier on the Starlink. Honestly, yeah, the two streams I've done on it, it's been less than 10% frame drops over streams that go over a few hours. So that's not bad. So yeah, last time on Final Fantasy 16, we did a whole lot of nothing. We learned about scales. I've got the DLC ready, but it won't be accessible until like the end of the fucking game. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but it is official. In some order, I will do the DLC chapters as well. So yeah, we're on our way to a place called Tabor. And who knows, by the end of this chapter, we might actually be in Waloed and see what the fuck's going on over on old King Barney's side of things. So, without further ado, let's go. We've also got a big bad dragon to beat. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, we're in a fight. Let's go. I should need to change my skills a little bit. Warming up. Straight into it. So honestly, Yeah, I don't really feel like I need Rising Flames. So we got Gouge. Just trying to think what can I have instead of Rising Flames. Probably want to level something else up. That's the Master Ignition. Oh yeah. Yeah, Upheaval was awesome. Yeah, fuck the block. But then the Falcon Punch is also good. I should be able to master this. Yep, I can master it. Let's go. We'll even... I won't be able to master Upheaval though. It's alright, we'll get Wind Up instead of Rising Flames. There we go. Got a little taste of everybody now. I hate antelopes! Still worth easy AP, which is nice. Yep, new location, which definitely means we're gonna get hit with side quests early. Oh, an asshole. Good assist, Josh.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Hey, look, you look like the... what you call them? Look like Jontron's men, but in player 2 colours. Alright.
Where now, Joshua?
Guardians of the Flame?
Just inside the city
Something
gates.
of the Flame. I think it's
She awaits us
Guardians of
within.
the Flame. Alright, let's go inside. Oh, hey, we've seen taller. Hugo, Kupka, and Goots, for example. Whoa!
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Random girl, you're not here to assassinate me?
It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector.
What was it like getting brutally killed at the age of 6, Joshua?
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar.
Einherjar. Love
Beyond
that word.
any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
With a silent R, thinking he's so cool. Meanwhile, old men squabble at a table.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
I swear it on my cool hat.
For them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The road teaches
It's your turn, knock knock.
and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
We come in peace.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
Shide!
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
This is a part of the Final Fantasy game where the evil empires have been dealt with. So now we've got to deal with the big bad.
Washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed.
7, we had Shinra. 9, we had the Alexandrian
So
army.
you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them and see our guests to the dungeons.
Enough.
Sentetsuken!
Pathetic creatures.
Did his little one-hit kill on them.
But you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and
Mythos.
inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So I guess I will temper expectations nice and early. The best icon fights, they're past us.
So then,
There's still cool fights to be
how
had.
long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
But yeah, the best icon fights are definitely
How long
Bahamut
indeed.
and Titan.
Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions,
Yo,
I
Marky,
would
I'm
guess
good.
some
How are
few
you?
years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
I can't speak for what icon fights may be in the DLC because I have not played it. New house is going good, my friend. It'd be hot today. I've got my stream set up off the coffee table. Still needs work, but by the founder.
Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant.
I work in a kitchen, if that counts.
But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all.
Yeah.
And
I said
gods
never
don't like to be
again.
disobeyed.
Fucking 15 odd years ago.
I suppose they do.
Actually, no, it's more like 20. Fuck me.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
Alas, options are slim out here in the sticks.
By all means.
At least I've got it easy this week. I'm not working
Yote,
a whole lot.
I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards.
Oh, we're actually over
Mia lost
10%
the
frame
land to
drops
his
this
sad
stream.
Elith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty.
19
remember.
minutes in. Okay.
If that is your wish, your grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
And my peck on the head. If anything were to happen to you, then I would be unemployed, my lord.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
With no prospects.
You're dead, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
But first, I smell side quests. But yeah, hope it's not looking too bad, guys. This definitely seems to be already very consistent for the frame drops.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
I definitely need to watch these myself. For all I know, they fucking come out clean on the other end.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call?
You smell chicken, I mean, yeah, pretty fucking much. They just involve chickens.
Here, take a look at my wares.
Are we at the... Nah. So are we at the Diamond Sword Good kind of stage? Nah. All the same shit I've been seeing. Hey, it means all those upgrades have fucking lasted me. Oh, Shoulders of Giants is a banger though. Let's go. Boom.
Anything else?
Yep,
Take care.
We're stocked up otherwise. Alright, so we got only 2. That's cool. What do you want, Mr. Carroll the Tanner?
Is that
Carell?
blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade.
Fortuitous!
That an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Karava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity. But those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
Phenomenal value.
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen.
Yes.
Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy.
Go kill Dread
Bring me
Evis.
that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined
At least let's go
labors.
kill a fairly fun to beat on monster. Sweet.
Alright. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovani, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Karava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Oh yeah, we'll be bullying this fucking Evis. Dread Evis is gonna dread me. Now, before we do that... okay, no, I thought a fucking third one popped up. No, that's where the fields of Karava are. Oh, this is like a shortcut. Nice. Still can't teleport out there. Maybe I never can. Okay, I remember this one's a little bit more tedious. Involves
Careful
going
how you
around
pack that leather.
putting a fucking story together, I think. Oh yeah. I'm an old man with a really fun quest.
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Because you're an old man.
Something wrong? At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
With a funny smell.
University. You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Don't. Sure, bro. I'll get your Werther's originals or whatever.
Climb the stairs and
memorize a few
Used to love those as a kid, won't lie.
me. Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise.
Like
One
between
each to
all his
north,
lines.
South and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time.
Pondering.
Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
They are amazing, and your grandpa,
remember everything
you know, your grandpappies will likely have a bag of them somewhere.
I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Well, I suppose I could do with a little Werther's original.
How are those new boots?
Okay, memorize.
They're fantastic.
Okay, so I've got 3 inscriptions I need to memorize. Ugh, so... Are they actually marked on the map? Alright, I think I gotta go up. Up and away. So there's one here. So this would be the southern one. Yeah. Barley sugars, yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll try to remember the rhymes. Guardians of the Crystal, First Stones of Tabor, Sacred Hold Thy Noble Blood till ends the mother's labour. Stones of Tabor, mother's labour.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was?
Stones of Tabor, mother's labour.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to...
Goblin coins.
Not a scratch on them.
That's another one.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coffinless?
Okay. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home. Roots in stone, rocks a home. Stones of Tabor, mother's labour.
What Golden Plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy needs a pottage from it.
These quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed.
These NPCs are saying funny shit. It's distracting. Okay. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap a promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. Tillers, land, gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar.
Do I fast travel? Yeah, it's actually quite close.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we?
Stones of Tabor, mother's labour. Fuck. Well, that doesn't help. It definitely wasn't the Great Moogle Guardians. I think Guardians of the Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal. The first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would
I'm gonna have to remember the stuff I didn't memorize.
Those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder. The engraving to the north is next, I think.
It was Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs. Guardian roots could never account for.
Vestiges!
This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
I think it was Children of the Hunters. Tillers of the Land. You're definitely not dancing hand in hand. Yeah.
Children of the Hunters. Now tillers of the land.
Well, it worked out.
Reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples. The final piece of the puzzle.
Final!
Engravings.
Three!
For each of the three to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through three distinct traditions.
I mean, they're fucking there on stones, you old
one cannot
fart.
help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here.
It's a video game. Video games be dumb like that.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Mark on my word as originals. Werther's Originals, that's what it says. So... yeah, I think I can... yeah, I feel like I can unlock a shortcut, so I'm gonna chance it. Woo, off he goes.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Hello? Stop drawing your sword at everyone, brother.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Oh yes, I've got
Not
one of
nearly
those
enough,
tomes.
Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows.
I mean,
that
it's
quicken
time.
in
It's
his
things like
radiance.
this that make me wish I was in
It
like
is from the
medieval
darkness
times
that we
sometimes.
serve, both him and now you.
You mean I can totally make a job of just following great people around and just like writing a biography for them? Fuck yeah.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities and the sea.
I'll try break off and get. There we go. Oh, look who's open. Can I call my chocobo? Yes. Hello. Shamelessly teleported in front of me.
Are you sure this is the right way, bro?
This is not the right way. It is the right way if we're going for that Dread Evis. What the fuck's even in here? Oh wait, no, this is a hunt. Let's go.
You deserve a rest.
I forgot we had these guys. Yeah, Notorious Mark. Oh! Ooh, they hurt him. Didn't line that up very good. Easy enough.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Yeah.
Ambrosia! There's just no pleasurable way to get there. Okay.
Time to fight.
Gutter trash. Not worth it. Not when this thing's fucking just over 400 yards away. Oh, some foot pads though. Yeah, I'll fuck up some snotty little foot pads. Get him, Torgal. Come on, Torgal, finish him off. Yeah.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Wild knock. Knock going there. Too easy. Alrighty, this will be a fun one to bully.
You deserve a rest.
Hello.
Old he may be. It looks like there's still plenty of fighting in yet. Nice try.
See you. Dispatched professionally. Alright.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's up. Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
Hand over.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek. Yet as adamant as her virtue.
Okay.
This is everything I'd hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well.
Very well,
Though I
okay.
believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Got to see what Gav's found out. Nice AP for a very easy fight. Alright. Yep, we can be back on track now. Alright, what's our hike like? Not bad.
The free cities under siege?
Come, Ambrosia! You gonna teleport in front of me? No, actually.
Let's go.
Some effort to conceal where you came from this time. What is this? Oh, it's orcish fodder! Alright, let's go.
Let us be rid of them.
Alright. Another easy W. More orcs. Really useful little spell, that one. Okay.
Clive. Smoke. Is the city fallen?
Alrighty. I smell a good old-fashioned little combat gauntlet.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
I spy with my little eye. Something beginning with S. To the hideaway, where we will fully heal.
Did you see that?
Oh, really? Is a new quest available at the Alliance reports? Really? Okay, there's actually no new hunts.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Thought I'd gotten away
Come
from
to claim
them
your
for
just
now.
desserts.
Oh, no risk, no reward. The orchestrion roll, it is. Alright, cool.
Here you are. All done?
Alright, Karen and... Oh, God. Oh, boy. We'll check. We'll come check afterwards.
How are you doing?
Oh,
Anything
doing
catch
pretty
your eye?
good, and then I saw this shit. Alright. So, it's back to Quentin's shit. Quentin's little war.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
You know what you have to do.
Alright, Tubby Daniel Craig, what's up?
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But
last come what may.
Among us who cannot fight. Children.
He just thinks he's
the
awesome.
elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay.
You look like doughy Daniel Craig, or a younger, doughy version of the actor who plays Tywin Lannister.
To your hideaway,
those are the
that
vibes
they
I
might
get.
Live, even should Lostwing die.
I will.
I will.
Thank you.
Clive is like,
I
only
I
I may do
did
that.
not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
So, speak with the Gears and Gotland's Bales. Run through your fucking orchard.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see
When did he pick up the phase and ability? Just yet.
I hope so
New
too.
ability you learn now. He's always pulling things out his ass.
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heavenhall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Fuck, fuck, fuck. No, mate, they've got like a fat quota they have to make by the end of this. Alright, Dragon's Eyrie is the best way to go about this. fucking cool, but we're here to get this shit done. Literally just hug the walls. Oh look, chocobos. Narrative chocobos.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late. Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive.
Because I'm such a badass, I fought my way out of this.
Which is more than I can say for my comrades.
I sat on them.
They followed me, without question, all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Oh, look at that curl.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin.
Meow.
I'll hold it. You go.
But
comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on then.
That is no real guard dog.
No. It's a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Bring it! Oh, he brought it. He brought it again. Haha. Oops. Oh, bye-bye health. Then I'm gonna fucking Falcon Punch and end it. Alright.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
If only we had arrived earlier. I made a mockery out of it. I absolutely embarrassed it.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years.
I say it with a
All
very
my
dead
plans.
voice.
Building a haven in Lostwing, freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost, so that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin!
Revenge bad.
Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You?
Final Fantasy 16 got that shit across in the side quest.
And so are you.
Last of Us 2 tried to
so
do it in
sorry.
a whole game.
I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Well then, aren't these developments?
lost wing. My lost wing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool. Damn it.
It's not going to last long in there. Then we finish this quickly.
Oh, we'll finish it quickly, alright. Oh, very well. Garuda! Oh no, I see you, you sack of shit. Let's see, we're gonna fight our way through. Pew, pew. Oh, there's more coming. Fuck you, son! Oh, mega fuck you. Yeah, heal that other mage. Where are you so I can Falcon punch you? There you are. Falcon! Punch! You lose!
I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Look at me!
What was your plan here?
He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
My last wing, I'm going to run in there and do something.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Stick to
His
secret
lost
agent
wing.
stuff.
The flood has filled the valley.
Gallant hero stuff ain't your thing.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains.
Revenge bad.
I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that.
I prayed,
right?
and you did.
Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what I... Why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start.
Oh.
One life ends, and another begins.
Tear to
Why
my
just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
What's to stop us? With an exclamation mark and a question mark.
Please. I am nobody's master.
Calm down, Quentin.
Quentin will suffice. After all,
stop raising your voice,
we are
bro.
Family.
Picking up on microaggressions.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
See you
But
next
you
week,
must be
Quentin.
rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best.
Goes really well with
And
my
I have a
Werther's
feeling
originals.
that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Wicked Wheel, Meteorite. Ooh, another Curiosity. Alrighty. And as we know, I saw two more. So Martha's Rest and fucking Bocklad. We'll leave Martha's for last. What do you Crimson Caravan bastards want?
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters,
Honestly,
or taken the
sick name
opportunity
for a place.
to flee.
Randalar.
None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago. But when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Okay. Alright. Fast travel pretty close by. Oh, shit. Ambrosia, you did die. You're just a ghost. Yeah. You little Donald Duck bastards can have it. Whee! This works.
This must have been a nice place once.
Will be again.
Alright. Very well. Oh, they're lined up beautifully. Wondered how long go down this. Dumbass up. Fuck you! Thank you, Joshua. Oh, I saw you whiff that, Jill. Ah! Safe guy whiffing all his shit. Boo, 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 boo. There we go.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right.
Is this the quest I think it is, or does it the entire?
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you'll give them your full consideration.
Yeah.
I shall.
Yes.
Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did
That's
you fare
for
down
another
in
side
Cashlock?
quest.
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything
After
once
all
you've
that effort you
finished
made to
with
keep a
your
low
report.
profile, sure.
Right.
Just
We'll
standing
speak
an
then.
earshot away from her. I guess you weren't wearing bright yellow at least.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Just put up your little green beacon and I will come. Cool. Alright, one more. Nope. Figured all once more.
To talk. The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister, he represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dhalmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Alright, alright. On to Martha! Meanwhile, Gav is like, Clive, where the fuck are you, mate?
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Just helping everyone but you, Gav.
Why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I already agreed.
Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Raid!
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
See what JonTron thinks.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits.
I mean, you got
you and
me,
the Guardians
Joshua,
can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
He said coming. Okay, so... Eastpool! Yeah, just need the avatar. Just the... Oh, I see you, mage. Fuck your noise.
We'll face the consequences.
Any enemies? Thanks for the juggle setup, Joshua.
That's the end of that then.
What a flan! 2 scoops! Love the name.
It goes to...
Oh, fucking fuck that up. Woo! I might need the heal. Haven't figured his timing out yet. Nope, too early. Oh, this one's easy. Ah! Too late that time. Ah! Still on my animation. No! Fuck, I'm fucking this up. Fuck! There we go. Alright, pretty fucking tanky, my friend. Not that tanky though. Pew, 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 pew. There we go.
Any more surprises?
You motherfucker. And for schooling me, I killed him with my one of my weakest attacks.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Sometime later. Hey Foxy, how are you this day, morning, evening?
Without masters.
No. We're the masters now.
We are the masters
our lives are
now.
our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashic
Look at
in
those
sight.
NPCs standing around like
Now
NPCs.
to
It's
begin
beautiful.
the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again.
I'm good, my friend.
So wait.
I'm good.
Lady Hannah is buried here.
Got a pretty easy
don't
week
mind,
this week.
I'd like Oscar to join the
Finally got
rebuilding
my
efforts.
streaming set up off my coffee table.
He should be a part of this.
Which is a
Of
start.
course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely.
Been enjoying me some Aliens Dark Descent.
send us Stolas.
That game's actually really
We
awesome.
will, my lord. Safe travels.
I think the next tome for the
Let's go and tell Martha.
Winter Fright or whatever you call it, Bone Chill event. Probably be up tomorrow, which is perfect. Alright, let's return to Martha. Now we're finally about to get back on track with the fucking story.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out.
We'll visit
Nicely
Karen.
done.
Top up
What's
on my
all this about
potions.
some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second
Reluctantly
thoughts,
read the
don't tell me.
letters.
It'll only give me nightmares
Nah, I
of my
shouldn't
own.
need to.
What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose
Village!
What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place.
Yeah, you're settling
Back
in for
on and do
bed?
the good
What time
part
is it
there.
in your end?
No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool.
Moving out with the
Their work
kids?
isn't done
What'd you
yet.
watch?
So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Just such a do-gooder, Clive. Alright, got a healthy amount of AP again. Alright, so back to the hideaway. I see no greens, which is great. Now, what'd you think of it? I haven't watched it because it's been getting critically destroyed.
Did you see that?
I see that, hunt board. I might even just ignore you for now.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Talisman of Priming. I'm gonna need a refresher on what that does.
Come again. I may have...
Talisman of the Priming. Increases line heart tonic duration by 30 seconds. I mean, it's got a function. Not one I need. Alright, what the fuck else spawn has appeared now? So we've got the Svarog. Right, so there's enemy and Lost Wing now. Now it's Eva flooded. 6 out of 10? Alright. Probably, kids probably liked it. Why not? It's got a polar bear in it. Cutscene?
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
No!
Alright.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading.
Fucking wet legs.
Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air.
It was one of those edgy ones.
You see, there was a time when I weren't too particular.
Right, you're just talking about this game.
Too, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries.
It was Sid!
On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things.
Mushrooms.
An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest jam in the twins. And that's when he had me.
Not a bad impression.
I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper.
I thought her voice actress was just getting a sore throat, but she was doing a Sid impression.
A dozen years on.
Yeah, bro. Good night, Foxy.
The richest dam,
see you on the upside, on the flip side.
But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
Cheers, bro. We will. My other friends like to go fucking quiet when other people show up, but they're here.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Alright. It's a dangerous world out there. Alright, so. So is that Hunter's way? Okay. No, well, I'm just here for some potions. Boop.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Bitch, I bought 2 potions.
You'll not find a better price than that.
I thank you. I'm glad you're giving me the good
Come
old...
again.
The good old deals.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Black Fawn, Equestrian. Yeah, we're fucking good. Well, I say it's time for a beer. We fucking do something! cooler! Alright. Whoop. Oh, fuck. That's fine. Ugh. Literally gonna see me get in it this time. Shut up, cat. Shut up. No one cares, cat. What you sound like this, bro? Oh, I somehow need to get a fucking fan here. Like, ugh. Alright. Alright.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
Very fitting thing to say.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you.
Oh, hi,
Any trouble on the road?
Nothing
Hi,
we couldn't
Byron.
handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is? Yes.
It's you if you were a boy.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Josh, going for it.
My boy.
Well, you get to go through this
Uncle
again with the
Byron.
other one.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
You little gutter snipe! You little ragamuffin!
Shall we
You
then?
rambunctious rapscallion!
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Pop! Only level 20. This will be easy money. I'm not fucking hurting them, am I? They haven't rendered in as enemies. I feel cheated! I feel cheated! Got a boss boy. Nope. Son of a bitch. That's right.
Too slow.
Sorry about it. We'll take and jug away.
This one. Nice try.
Stop! He's already dead! You little gutter snipe, you! Oh, no you don't! Get protection from that, bitch! Whoop! Alright. Boo, 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 boo.
Attack! This one. What happened to the Royal Army?
I just felt like doing that.
Nothing but monsters here.
Oh. This and that, bits and bobs. This game's forever tricking me into getting excited for loot.
This won't be easy.
You hit me! Oh, I did that way too early. What a scrub. Oh, this guy. Get him, doggo! Just feeling petty, man. Just feel like doing these guys in with little pew-pew moves. I'll let my dog finish you.
This might take a while.
Where are the mages? Oh, hello. Bye-bye. Fuck you and your buff.
Too slow.
Oh, I've almost gone up a level.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. Time to fight.
Go, Torgal! This one! Go, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! This one!
Good boy! Oh, hello. Whoa. That camera though.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Nope. They got Xanted Zulkand. Oh boy, what disappointments! Wait for me in here! Flare breath, I don't use it.
Where are they?
Boss arena.
These creatures. Something's reached them this far.
This thing needs to die first. Level up. Sweet. So max level.
Quite the commotion. Okay. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And you will yield.
Sleep there is also the name of Odin's horse.
As long as you don't hold back. You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Odin's spear.
Watch closely, Muthos. Yes! Yes!
Using Gungnir, that's what Monokuma used to kill Musuru. Ah! Mukuro, I mean. Oh, Nibelung! Oh shit, yeah, that's a follow-up, should have known. Come and get it. Got another cutscene because I'm doing like no damage to him.
One is seldom enough.
Or another phase.
Actually, I wouldn't.
There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Green insignia. Nope, I'll be making a new sword of that.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
He was a little tougher than most. In my experience, I found Barnabas to be the hardest story fight in the game, or at least the one that gave me the most trouble.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could.
Yeah, Shoulders of Giants
I
is a
feel
sick
we're all
track.
too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
He's just named after Odin's horse. Surely he isn't literally Odin's horse. Whoop.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
You're going to embarrass me fighting one-handed, nonetheless.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
Woohoo!
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Go level up some more and see me again.
Power beyond reckoning. And they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
Gotta give it powers somehow.
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right.
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
Comestibles?
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You lot mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake. My boy.
My boy.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
I have fast travel.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Whoop. A song of hope.
Right. Gav said that Otto.
New Karen. New Blackthorn.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been Mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Now what we fucking got. So we got Big Bad Dragon. Oh yeah. Dread Comet. Yeah, and the Man in Black, so that's right. Okie dokie, happy, here we go. Alright, let's check this first over people.
Master Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince? We were to dine together, or so I was going to suggest. Before he vanished, that is. I suppose now I'll just have to ask the Bard. Master Sid, have you seen His Highness
One
the
of your
Prince?
less funny lines.
We were to dine together.
Pretty much just goes on about how hostile the boys are. Whoop.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Continue searching in Mid's dungeon.
Please tell me Mid is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Mid a doll. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Pardon me? Of all my inventions, this one's the best. And so in choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, Daughter Dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus.
Not seeing side quests on the map. So far, so good.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic.
Of Akashic?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling?
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Dum. Alrighty, what we got then? I guess it's a new sword to buy.
Still alive, are ya?
Might
Go on,
even
then.
Rune Blade. By default, it is actually better than the Brightburn.
It's rubbing me blind.
Blackthorn can probably upgrade it. Rune Belts. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on the faith that Blackthorn can upgrade these.
I'll find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Alright.
Is that all?
What do I owe the honour? I'm saying Fornian, do you?
There we go. Now, reinforce. Rune Blade 1.
You can thank me later.
Rune Blade 2.
Yeah, that should do you.
Rune Belt 1.
You can thank me later.
Rune Belt 2.
Yeah, that should do you.
Rune Crescents 1.
You can thank me later.
Rune Crescents 2.
Yeah, that should do you.
Alright.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes of plenty to guide you.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
God damn it.
It's broken.
What do I have to do
Except
now?
when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Come on.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes.
Stupid.
How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me.
Is that just like the exact thing we need?
I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much.
This
Said it
is
was
very important.
the stuff dreams were made of.
A hero is going to need this late in his
It's just like
adventure.
the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
I got the MacGuffin! Now a side quest's gonna come and clothesline me. So I'm level 40.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes.
Normally the
Crown
max
Prince
level's
just left.
50.
Dion left.
Unless you've
Dion
another
fled.
word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk
With the
before
DLC,
commandeering one of
it's
his dinghies.
55.
Should we go after him?
No.
We're not the prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
In New Game Plus mode, it's 100 and 110 with the DLC.
Healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Just to give you an idea of how far through our adventure we are.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here.
There it is!
Sails.
Only... Oh no, it is 2. Okay.
I have to get back.
I have to get back, but I see upgrades.
He's a surly soaker.
Alright, I need to just confirm this first. Yep, that's cool and all. Alright, they're all in the hideaway, that's good. Looks like this might upgrade my healing items in some way.
Sid,
I'm gonna go grab a beer.
recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
You just do your shit, NPC man.
Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Alright, I'll get you a vine. Alright, so I'll hunt some bees. It's gonna be hunt related, isn't it?
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
Is this carrot?
That's correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice.
Yeah. It's
But,
carrot.
as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria.
Yeah.
Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
A reoccurring joke in Malboro
I shan't
called
keep you any
Carrot.
longer. I know you have much to do.
I
As
think
do I.
Final Fantasy 12 was the first game I played that had it, where it was some lady's pet. My precious little carrot. And what's the other quest?
Cole said it wasn't.
God fucking damn it, there is 3.
What
Okay.
will happen to Mid and the others?
August, this is
All
going
right,
to be
Clive.
his black form being an emo
Blackthorn told me
again.
you helped him out again. It's half of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So,
Then
obviously,
Blackthorn
I show it
started-
to Blackthorn thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that.
Just try hard, that Blackthorn.
Seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
No one can do anything better than him. I'll speak to him.
I'd speak to him again.
Where he starts
Well,
just spiraling
I
into a
suppose there's no
fucking
point leaving him
depressive
stew.
state.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Is that the only thing that's on the hunt board? Yeah, it's a dated carrot. Carrot! Yep. And I know where that is. That's that Taria's assistant again.
She can't kick this
Rodriguez.
Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taria's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best visitor before too long.
I know better than to order Talia to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Tears of mercy. Whoop.
Well, Talia, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is
he? He's a quadruped.
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Talia. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Very well.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Oh, the first Blackthorn. Oh, I'm not cut out to be a blacksmith. How do they make a ring so awesome? Oh, I can't be the best blacksmith in the land who's conveniently capped to Clive's progress in the story. With rings like that around.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was The work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
I'm a
So
failure.
You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well.
Zoltan.
Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
Was it Zoltan?
Learn
Is
his
that what it
secret.
is?
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
I think it's Zoltan.
Just this once.
Zoltan.
Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
Zoltan.
Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left.
Yeah, dude, where's my car?
He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell.
Zoltan.
Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Okay. Well, let's do the marble. I think 3 reeds is the closest. And yeah, it's in this little swampy area here.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Pretty big. Splat. Oh, you got me there. Oh. Fucking hell. Got him. Little Shop of Horrors, the Audrey 2 way. That's still such a fun movie. Here's my mobile.
That was definitely.
Alright, let's just be real. Let's just fucking go nab all of these motherfuckers up and wrap them all up in the hideaway. Let's run them back and forth. Oh my god. Fucking shit that's in the fields of Carava, man. Merchant conveniently
Are you
here.
buying or selling?
I'm buying the potions that you were selling for the exact
Anything
same
else?
price as Karen. Proving her to be a big
Of
fat
course.
liar.
Go safely.
Well, I guess she didn't say I sell them at the best. I guess she just says you won't find a better price than that. I guess she's technically right.
The free cities under siege?
That is a funny RPG trope, though.
Let's go.
Particularly with Japanese RPGs. Just all items, they're a fixed market price no matter where you go. Obviously, in, say, a Bethesda RPG, that's a different story.
Alright.
Same with everyone, everywhere in the world using the same currency. Yeah, fuck you guys. You guys are a joke. I've got a few fish to fry.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd allow you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
Zoltan.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Zoltan.
You ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
If we can't fire the forges,
Mama.
how am I going to earn our keep? Ooh.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone...
Otter, I'm going to grab your butt cheeks.
Pardon the intrusion.
Please.
I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out.
I'll fuck you up.
Things turn nasty.
See my crossed arms.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere!
Fuck!
These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless!
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here, and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Blah, blah, blah. Zoltan.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
If only you had some stronger flames, yeah.
Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravosht in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing
August
things
just
kept
needs to like
food on
confess
people's
his
table.
loves for Blackthorn.
Dravosht prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming, knew crystals were the problem, not the solution, and spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravos won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravos will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favor and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin.
Yay.
I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Okay. Oh, look, it's Drake's Fang. Drake's cyst.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Be safe.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna go down like a punk. Oh yeah. GG. Gutter trash.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Oh, thank God. Thank God Dravos there's a fucking crystal to warp to.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
My love.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Back at the hideaway. Cool. But first, the slay the Mightling. We're at Lost Wing, and there was a fucking hunt in Lost Wing too. Pretty sure he's like hidden quite deep in there. Since we are fucking here, we might as well try find him. Pretty sure there's like some roundabout way underground and it's fucking there. Okay, this thing's actually... Am I on the right track? No. I want to get out of here. Nah, fuck it. I'll kill him in my spare time. I want to try and do this and then just do a little bit of story afterwards. I know we're hitting tickling 8:30. I just want to end on somewhat of a higher note. So yeah, I'll skimp out on the notorious marks. I'll save the dragon. I want to kill the dragon in stream. Can't be bothered summoning ambrosia to get away from you guys. There's my Mightling.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Falcon Punch. least that was to the fucking point.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
Damn. This
How
guy's
are
a
you
gallstone.
feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world.
Damn, it's a lot of Bombay blue gin there.
Agony of the curse's end.
And the kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Big fan of Jam Sapphire. To be specific. Alright. One quest wrapped up. Oh, they're just progressively getting further away.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic.
Of Akashic!
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see eye
Zoltan.
nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this? You're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. You didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
So what do I actually unlock?
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Bordeaux. Yeah, I think that's for a belt. Belt to end all belts. No doubt some of these current hunts are going to hold the recipes. Let's have a look.
Trouble with your gear, or something for you, do you?
Definitely can't make it. Oh, the Bordeaux. Yeah, so that chocobo. And a stone tongue.
That it?
Good chance I gotta hunt me some beasts. For both those materials. Ugh, this will probably be a decent upgrade, but I fucking hate how the only reason you have to run down this tedious ass lot of stairs is for quests here. Ugh, alright.
Sid,
nice head,
can't help
asshole.
but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
That's my dick.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
Yeah, it's your problem now, boy.
Amazing specimen. The flesh positively
Sid's feeling tense.
vitality.
Relieve me of my tension.
Successfully graft this to the Morganbeards. When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
NPCs NPCing the fuck out of the scenery. Yeah, you look at those fucking flowers, motherfucker. Keep looking at them.
It is just as
Don't
I
take your
hoped.
fucking eyes off them,
Witness
boy.
How the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
I mean, like, yeah, those flowers did just literally sprout out of nowhere. They were definitely kind of more dirt patchy. So yeah, better potency for my items. Definitely a good thing. Maximized. Potion potency plus. File of invigoration. Fever increasing. Okay. Put a fever in your stupid. this. I am going to take up the quest. See if it threatens. See if it threatens to make me lose my side quest if I progress the story. Taria, darling, what is it?
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
You just giving it to me? We're good?
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant
Don't
to
you
come
say
to the
but.
infirmary,
Don't you say
I thought you
however.
might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
Groovy.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Talia, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
Oh, okay. She's just giving me a curiosity. Oh, Taria, you funny little lassie, you little trickster, you little chain yanker. Forgive me if it does, but I don't think there'll be too much more from this point. I just want to end on a slightly higher note. We gotta see what's happened to Jill.
I'm alright, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
Beam me up,
Certainly
Midi.
hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thar?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
That'll stop him.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me?
Bros are all here.
Here they come.
I'll take care of these fuckers.
said that ship was fast!
Not a big boy.
Too slow.
Feels bad, man. Owned.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain?
Clive?
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
He's literally his horse.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? A boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, it will roll all the same.
Roll!
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. It is not largely but going through in open space. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
Oh, Byron.
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
My bottom! Dramatic. Fun little fight.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
Now to your narrow.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Captain's log.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can
Randalar!
Take care, Clive.
I come from the land of Randalar.
And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Whoa, zoinks.
Cheerio!
Cheerio! My power is money, otherwise I'm just a goofy old bastard.
Do keep up, my boy.
Oh, fuck that noise. Mayfair wins attend you.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
He's off to go do a Gendry in Game of Thrones and be rowing a boat for like 5 seasons. Back before they discovered fast travel in Game of Thrones. Dion.
Briga of mercy.
Thus begins my redemption arc.
All this. What have I done?
My lord.
Well, I kind of have to. Pretty sick looking ship.
There's a lot of sea between
I always
here and
approve.
Waloed.
I always
Any
approve
ship
of the
heading
black
north
and
has to
weird.
round Zemeckis and put through the narrow.
Black and red. I totally seem
Maintain
weird.
our current bearing north-northeast.
Black and weird. I'm
and we'll
hunting
catch the Black
rabbits.
Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate.
I have
Yet
my monologue.
every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
When I semi-prime, I turn into a Dark Souls semi.
Great Griego's gash!
Great Giga's gash. Great Giga's pussy!
One of us.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky. It's a trap. Alrighty.
Where did you hide, Hieronymus?
New enemies approach. Yeah, how about fuck you, bro? No, these assholes. Get that shit out of here! Alrighty, let's see. God damn it, I didn't do that. Funny. I can do a save game here. So what if I try to leave? What happens? Okay, not the worst thing in the world. I might just know it's getting abusive at time, and let's be honest, if we keep pushing forward. Yeah. So pretty much that cutscene that we all just saw and shit, that's what we're going to be up to on the next stream. Yeah, then that gives me time to do these extra hunts and shit. Easy money, easy money. So I just consider that a taste of when next stream will be starting. The rescue of Jill. Just because, yeah, we're already pushing it to 9 o'clock there, and if I do persist, it is not going to simply end soon. So, just gotta cut it. Gotta bail where I fucking can. So yeah, fuck, man. Honestly, I'm on there, pull my fucking calendar. If I'm being just a little bit fucking real. Oh yeah, so next week will be Boxing Day. So unless you guys have plans, that will be the last FF16 stream of the year. Otherwise it doesn't fall over anything too important. So yeah. Ups and downs, those fucking side quests, I tell you, those fucking side quests. But yeah. I'd like to think we'll definitely be in Waloed the next stream. I called this one the Journey to Waloed. We did not even really start making a course there. Right, so, yeah. So naturally, because I'm only really doing Final Fantasy 16 for you guys, there is no point in me fucking doing it. Does not pull in viewers, not for me. And that's fine. It just means if you guys aren't there, it just kind of defeats the purpose. So I'll stream something else next week. So be it, that's fine. Do some DBD, most likely. That's my fucking safe grow followers stream. We'll be doing more of that tomorrow as well. So yeah, this was my last Final Fantasy 16 stream for the year then. So Final Fantasy 16 will continue next year at a Thursday date of that time. So, alright guys, have a good one. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year and all that shit. Alright guys, peace out. Bye.